Hello and welcome little learners to a Learn from Home session. My name is Shrutika Suresh Lohar from Devnar Colony Municipal English School number 1, and today we are going to learn EVS lesson Our Village, Our City. In this picture you can get to see village life. Observe the dress style, facilities available, the industries. See what are the houses like. Now let's look at next picture. This picture shows a village and a city. Study the picture carefully. Learn about differences between a city and a village based on the following points: houses, dress, means of transport, industry, facilities. Number 2. Apart from this, list the things you have seen in the city and the village. Now this picture shows city life. The previous picture was village life. You can see slums, tall buildings, traffic, people walking on the road wearing western dresses. Children are playing in the park. Let's move ahead. Can you tell which of the things in this picture are produced on a farm? Where else can these things be obtained? Which articles in the picture are produced in a factory? Where else can you find these articles? For what purposes do we need these things? Which means of transport are used to move these goods to urban and rural areas? Grains, vegetables, milk, etc. come from villages. Bicycles, toys, books, etc. come from the city. Farming implements, clothes, medicines, automobiles, soaps, glass, light bulbs, etc. are made in factories. Factories are mostly situated near the city. People living both in villages and cities use all these things. Thus, rural and urban people are dependent on each other for their needs. Means of transport and communication are necessary to fulfill the needs of the people. Earlier, there was a big difference between the city and the village. Now, this difference is reducing. The facilities available in cities are now becoming available in villages as well. Means of transport. As man's needs increased, he invented new means of transport. Earlier, goods were transported by animals like bullocks, elephants, camels, horses, and donkeys. Next, vehicles such as bullock cart and horse cart were used. Then, ships, automobiles, and trains were invented, followed by airplanes. Thus, transport became faster. Can you tell? Column number 1 below shows the various means of transport. Column 2 shows what they travel on. Make the correct pairs. Nowadays, transport facilities are available in most villages and cities. Study the map of your district to find out which transport facilities and which famous places are found there. Complete the activity based on the map given overleaf. Now in this we can see Sanjay Gandhi National Park here. Then Canary Caves are located with the black spot. Then there's Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Airport here. Sion Fort is located with this sign, and there's also Dadar Chowpatty, and below that there's Wali Fort. Here, Gharafuri and Elephanta caves are located, and here Mahalakshmi Racecourse is located with the symbol of horse. Let's go ahead. As we have observed the map, let's see what are the questions. The questions are like, find the airport shown on the map. Circle its symbol. Draw a box around the names of the national park and the caves shown on the map. Draw a box around the symbols of the famous places that you know. Color the symbols of three famous places in southern Brihanmumbai. Write their names in the box. Trace the railway route from Sion to Thane in a different color. Now, can you tell? Observe this picture. We can see a boy is listening to music. A lady is talking to the postman. Girl is working on computer. Grandparents are busy. The grandmother is watching TV and laughing. Simultaneously, she is also holding vegetable in her hand. Grandfather is busy reading newspaper, and there's a man standing here. He is holding a cell phone in his hand and he is busy talking. What is the grandfather reading? Grandfather is reading newspaper. What is Tai using to find some information? Tai is using computer. What is grandmother watching? Grandmother is watching television. Dada is listening to songs. What has he put in his ears to do this? He has put earphones or headphone to listen to music. Who is at the door? Postman is at the door. What is mother taking from him? The mother is taking, let's see what she's taking. She's taking letters or some kind of parcel from the postman. We commonly use things like letter, computer, mobile phone, newspaper, TV, music player, etc. All of these are used as means to send and receive information and messages. All these are means of communication. Dialects. Man uses language to talk to each other and to communicate his thoughts to other people. The same language is spoken in different ways in different regions. The pronunciation of the words changes with the region. Words from other languages enter our language. It is influenced by other languages. In this way, different dialects of the same language form in different regions. For example, Ahirani, Malwani, and Varadi are some dialects of the Marathi language. Marathi is the state language of Maharashtra. Do you know, in the olden days, means of sending messages were not very advanced. In those days, information was communicated by different means. Sometimes trained pigeons were used for this purpose. A message was sent by writing it down on a piece of paper or cloth and tying the piece to the bird's leg. What's the solution? Let's see. Services like mobile phones, telephones, and computers are not available in the area where Rohan and Rupali live. They need to send a message to their relative. in other town. How will you help them to send their message? Now, services like mobile phone, telephone, and computer are not available in the area of Rohan and Rupali. So, to send message, Rohan and Rupali can write a letter, post it in the post office, and a postman can deliver their letter written with the message they want to convey to their relative. Always remember, recently there has been great development in the means of transport and communication. However, increased use of these means has also led to an increase in pollution. Therefore, everyone should use them carefully. What we have learned? The interrelationship between cities and villages, means of transport and communication, the need for means of transport and communication, transport facilities and famous places in our district and taluka. That's it for today. Thank you very much for listening, dear learners. See you in the next session of Learn from Home. Till then, take care of yourself.